increasingly the civil service has been politicised. It increasingly is very self-selective in the kind of promotion pathways that are on offer. It increasingly has thrown out the Northcote-Trevelyan report principles of meritocracy. I mean, you're just seeing it at the moment with, these kind of structures of, how people will be appointed in the civil service. What were your parents doing when you were 14 years old? To determine whether you're working class enough to qualify for their new internship schemes. Things have gone completely mad. And it's only going to get worse, by the way, because one of the other parting gifts of the Brown government was to legislate for the Equality Act 2010. Another thing that David Cameron didn't oppose, even though there was a parliamentary wash-up. The government of the day has to compromise in those situations, and the Conservatives did not push on any of this stuff. But one of the things that was in the Equality Act 2010 that's is going to make this all much worse was a socio-economic duty. And how the public sector, now that was never implemented, that duty within the Act under the Conservatives, to be fair to them. But Labour have said that's a priority, we're going to put that in. So they've recently consulted, and it wasn't should we, it's how do we best implement the socio-economic duty. So that's just going to make these kind of very discriminatory practices, not picking on merit, picking on other characteristics, all the worse.